We are live, all right? And look, I am the original chief, god damn it. All right? The roses around me. I'm the chief, god damn it. Now, the discussion I'm having here is, people should spend more time doing them instead of worrying about what other people are doing on their channel, in their lives, and things like that. All right? It shouldn't be a competition. There's nothing to compete for. There's no trophy. There's no award. There's nothing for you to win. I don't get why some people are so jealous or you know hateful towards the other person. When we actually have things that we do and we can interact and mingle without bringing up other YouTubers. But even if we do bring up other YouTubers, they get so upset over the things that are said, all right? Things that they can't deny, right? So the best thing to do would be to change the subject or try to, make it even according to them, all right? Now, unfortunately, I don't know of any block in the 20 years I've been living in Detroit where there's just a bunch of white crackheads just laying around. It just doesn't exist out here. We don't have those type of problems. All right, we don't have those type of problems. All right, I mean, people. All right, people always have to focus on what I got going and what I'm doing. See, again, people that actually need my help, well, I show up without question. And, these people, they donate to me and me alone. See, I'm not running a charity. I'm not doing charity work. I didn't promote my channel to be a charity channel. All right. But the people that do put themselves into that position, well, then now they fall under all types of obligations. And, people demand that they do something, once they put it all out there, especially putting out their routing numbers, account numbers, all for show. All for show. All right. Like, what type of man that would have some form of integrity would do a 3 hour show about VicDamoane and only spend 1 hour helping his so called community? I mean, to me, it's obviously YouTube is more important than, you know, helping out the community. And the beauty part of me, I don't have to practice my righteousness in front of men in order to be seen by them, but others do. So, I don't need to copy anyone. All right? I don't need to copy anyone. I mean, I will continue to be successful doing me. All right. And you, well, you will just have nothing more else to talk about than me. I think I've already won this battle. All right. I mean, ZX, how's it feel to be at the bottom? You know, 30 people watching your live and you just running your goddamn mouth. I mean, that's what you did with those people's donations. You spent 1 hour actually doing stuff for the homeless, and then the other 3 hours you came home and said, "Look how much money I got. Look how much money I got." But this is the same man that told you he walked around with $1,000 in his pocket, but he never pulls out any money out his pocket. Now he's flossing donated money, money that he got e-begging, right? You had to e-beg for that money. You didn't go and help the homeless with your own money, ZX. Everything you done was with donated money. And you say giving back to the community is giving money to people like Sugar Shay and Ashe Divine. Yeah. And the stuff that you bought today, that didn't cost you no $300. All right. You spent what? $80 on some donuts, 50 on some coffee, right? And you bought one box of maxi pads. We saw the stuff you bought out of Family Dollar. That wasn't even $20. But now you telling people you didn't spent like 300. Remember, you the one putting out all these numbers. You the one showing all this shit. But again, people don't come over here, ZX, expecting me to go to Philly to go help up, to go help, crackheads in Philly. Because you ain't helping a motherfucker in Detroit. Who are you helping in Detroit? Who are you saving in Detroit? Nobody. So again, you said out of your mouth, sir, that you owe those people that because you were selling dope to those people. So why should I or any of my army of VicDamoane members have to pay for something that you owe? If you tore down your neighborhood, why is it my responsibility to fix your neighborhood? Because I can't fix your neighborhood, ZX. All right? I don't think anybody that's in another state could fix the shit that you do. You said, why did I go at Chris Law? Well, I mean, because Chris Law went at me. So why wouldn't I go at him? But again, I made my one video to Chris Law. He's the one that had to respond to it, proving my point. And again, ZX, I was talking about Hassan Campbell. I was on Kong King show, and I was DJing for Diva Tomboyish, and the Wolfpack. So out of all of that, why are you flashing donated money to me? Because that's what I don't get. Why were you calling for me? Remember, I'm the stalker. Are you upset because I don't call your telephone anymore, right? Because you wanted me to come check up on you, right? All right. Again, again, all of y'all are seeking my attention, not the other way around. All right. But see, look, man, they all look, ladies first, they already know what I'm responding to. Like I said, motherfuckers is just trolls. They're just trolls. They act like they don't know what's going on, but they see what's going on, man. All right? Real talk. And I get it, man. You ain't got no fucking life. You ain't got no fucking life. All right? No life whatsoever, dog. All uh uh all you really do, all right, is wait for me to go live and critique my personal life. And I think that's sad, ZX, that all you got left is watching me move. You're gonna be looking at a whole lot, my nigga. You're gonna be looking at a whole lot. All right? Everybody pays attention to me. You know, I don't mind. I mean, I'm a content creator. I just don't make demands. I don't I don't force people to do anything, man. And you know, people love me for that. But I don't force anybody to do anything. I live my life. All right? I live my life. And I have a beautiful life. All right? I have a beautiful life. All right? ZX, isn't your life isn't your life beautiful? It must not be. All right? You got to wake up. You got to wake up and think about VicDamoane and what he's got going and what he's doing. Check this out, ZX. All right. What I'm not gonna do is show you how much money I got in a cash app. I'm not gonna play the money game with you because we already know that you can't afford to fill your gas tank. We already know this. All right. We're not gonna play the community game with you because we clearly see that you are afraid to walk down your block. I mean, you need a gun to walk down the street. So we can't play the community game. We can't play the YouTube game because I dominate that too. I dominate that too. So what game is there left to play? All right? There's no game. There's no game for us to play anymore. You are going to have to move on with your life. You're going to have to let it go. All right. I mean, no matter what you say, no matter what you do, people are still gonna donate to me, TX. People are still gonna support me, regardless on how many videos you make, regardless on how many times you call a motherfucker a bum. I mean, I'm gonna come to YouTube and I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna get support, no matter what. I mean, you're gonna have to accept that. Can you accept it? I mean, ZX, while you were hollering and screaming, I was on my website. I come back to YouTube and found this. All right. I don't know, Suge, but I just don't get how like the poverty line in Philly compares to the poverty line in Detroit. Like, I don't know where you could go in Cleveland and would see 6 blocks of white people. Do you have that in Cleveland? Because I don't have that in Detroit. I can't go anywhere in my neighborhood and see a bunch of dope fiends just laid out getting high in the middle of the street. And I don't get, Suge, how you could all of a sudden be so supportive of that when clearly he has $846 and he spent 3 hours on me instead of 3 hours on the homeless. I don't get that, Suge. You got 1 hour to throw food out of a car and drive off like Donald Trump, right? Because that's all he did. He jumped out the car, he threw the shit out the window, and he drove as fast as he could. Versus me, Suge, versus you, Suge. Me and you walk through the street, and we don't have to carry a gun. And look, we don't have to carry a gun when we walk through the street. I mean, he was making fun of those people, and everybody cheered him on. I don't get that. He was making fun of those people. But it's okay. That's why I wasn't a part of it. I never said anything about challenging this man to a donation drive or show your cash app. I never said anything to this man, Suge. But he literally just jumped out the window again on me. The last thing I was talking about, Suge, was Hassan Campbell. And then I went over there and I roasted Tyra a little bit. And when I look up, here go Grandpa coming at me again, Suge. I didn't do nothing to this man. I got videos up where I was trying to squash beef with this fucking retard. But no, 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 no. I can't commend you if you spent an hour supposedly helping your community, then you take 3 hours to talk shit about me and flash money you ain't spend on the community. That I don't understand how that even gets a an award. Sure. Yeah, Detroit basketball. Yeah, you should look at what you're writing. All right. I never look, I don't want nothing from this dude, sure. This motherfucker be going live, stalking the hell out of me, dog. All right, stalking the fuck out of me, dog. And all this came out because I said I didn't like what he did to Fundy. That's all I said. I didn't talk about this nigga's mama, nothing. I said I don't like what you did to Fundy, and all hell broke loose from there. So now, you know, he's demanding that I show something that I've been doing for years. All right. something that I've been doing for years. This nigga went and did it one day. All right. I done had me a good old time. I was on the website rocking like a motherfucker. I look up, I say, damn, this nigga got a 3 hour show. He want me to stream that shit so bad. I got ZX on mute. All right. I am not streaming that nigga. I'm not going to his live. I'm not even typing in his chat room, Suge. I'm not even typing in this nigga's chat room. The way this nigga over there talking about me, you would have thought I'd have put up a photo of his mama naked or some shit. This motherfucker, all right. You would have sworn up and down I actually did something to this nigga to trigger him tonight. I didn't do a motherfucking thing. The only thing I said to him was that I don't practice my righteousness in front of men in order to be seen by them. Bro, he put up his Cash App, he put up his routing number, dog. All for what? Talk about, yeah, Vic, show your shit, Vic, show. And I'm like, nigga, ain't nobody told you to show yours. The fuck is wrong with this nigga? 3 hours. Yeah, nigga, I went and helped the community and you ain't did shit, Vic. What? What? This is helping the community? If he had $846 to spend on the homeless, why he just didn't put the cash in their hand? Why couldn't he go to the bank, withdraw 800 fucking dollars and hand out fives and tens? Sure, but wait, that would have been too much like right. That would have been giving out that money too fast, right? Because Christ says, give Caesar back what is his. And I guess he ain't ready to give Caesar back what is his yet because he would, instead of going and just doing what he said he was going to do, he always got to involve me. And I never said I was going to do shit. That's the weird thing about it. All right. I never said I was coming to save the homeless people of Philadelphia. I never said that. I never said I was going to fix the uh, uh, heroin and drug use in Philadelphia. Never said that. Never said that. Anything that's going on planet Philadelphia, I have nothing to do with because I live on planet Detroit. What can this nigga tell me about the Detroit Pistons? What can he tell me about Motown? What can he tell me about the Red Wings? Can he tell me anything about the Detroit Tigers? Can he tell me anything about the Fox Theater? Can he tell me anything about Woodward? Can he tell me anything about Hart Plaza? How about Shane Park? None of that, right? Belle Isle. None of that, right? Me and you, ZX, we just different. You fucking retard. All right? You want a medal for not doing what you said you was gonna do. You said you was going to set up. Nigga, you didn't set up shit. You got scared to death. All right? You took them boxes. First you was gonna hand the donuts out yourself one at a time. Then you got scared and you start handing out the whole fucking case. Here, man, just take it all. You got putting the clothes on top of the car. Just come and get it. Hey, get anything. Get it, get it. Hurry up and get it. All right? Then your simple minded ass had to hurry up and get dropped off by your cousin because you was scared to drive your own car down there, scared to move around by yourself, all right, and come home and talk about me for 3 hours, still not spending the money, still not spending the money on the homeless, all right? Amazing. Funny how he had clothes, right? That was brand new, but he didn't show you where he bought those brand new clothes from. Funny how you filming all this shit, but you be missing certain shit. Like when you go to the register to go pay for something, you always want to leave that out. The places where you go buy these clothes from, you don't film them, you don't show them. They just all of a sudden appear. Somehow these jackets are still coming, and he still got $854.45, right? He said it was up at 1,000. He only spent 200 of it, but somehow he ordered all these jackets and still got $800. Your math is wrong, ZX. I mean, there was a Pan African that said numbers don't lie and lies don't figure. So, you should really, really pay attention to the lie before you say it. All right? All right. No, a lot of those clothes came from the Salvation Army because that's how they give them to you. When you buy clothes from the Salvation Army, they put them in garbage bags with them little simple ass tags. But ZX is doing something big for the community. He's doing something real big for the community, right? Going to the Salvation Army, buying clothes, handing them out in the same fucking bags that they were given, because that's how they give them, wrapped up in garbage bags. But you coming home bragging about the money. Look what I got. Look what I got. ZX, people donate more to me than that. Look, so I don't know. I don't even know what you bragging about, dog. I don't know what you bragging about, man. All right, you couldn't just help those people and go live and talk about what you did. You had to go live and bring me up again, for the 19th time. And this is why people support me over you, bitch nigga. And shout out to the people. I see somebody donated. Thank you very much. Because, they see who's actually doing something and who's just running their motherfucking mouth trying to put up a little something to show. I mean, you want to talk about feed the community, dog? Like I said, I've been doing that shit for years, my nigga. All right? Don't have nothing to prove. Don't have nothing to show. All right? Don't have nothing to prove. Don't have nothing to show. Because again, I don't practice my righteousness in front of men in order to be seen by them. That is something that you do, ZX. I'm bound by those scriptures. What about you? All right? How come you didn't tell your Masonic brothers that you was going down to that neighborhood to feed the homeless? How come you didn't call them so they could actually make it into an event? When exactly does ZX, hook up with his daughter and show us what a great woman she has become? Because y'all see my daughter all the time. When will ZX show his daughter? Huh? When will he show his daughter and show the great woman that she grew up to be? All right? it seems like for some strange reason, all right, for some strange reason, he don't want to spend any time with his family. He just go get his younger cousin who's 29 and living better than him. All right. But I don't think we should have somebody like ZX teaching the young people that all you do with a black woman is bring her over, fuck her, keep her there for 3 days, and put her out. Is that what you taught your daughter? Is that what her worth is? To hook up with somebody like your cousin that take women and sleep with them for 3 days and then put them in the street? That's what you teach. That's what you teach. I don't think that's the message that should be taught. I don't think that that's a positive message to put out here for black men and women. I mean, I'm just being realistic. Maybe y'all are cool with ZX telling the young people, well, yeah, man, you a single black man, and if a woman come into your life, just fuck her and kick her out. That's the message, right? That's the message. That's the message, right? And y'all black women over there support that shit. Again, that ain't what I support. That ain't how I do. That ain't the reason why the people stand behind me, because I tell young men to treat women like hoes or treat women like hookers, right? Because that's all ZX is used to, is women being prostitutes. That's why he keep referring to them as hookers. Can't even pronounce the word properly. But that's the message that ZX wants to teach, right? And then what's weird, right? Ain't he supposed to be pro-black? So he's a pro-black man, right? That went and gave a whole bunch of services to white people, right? More white than black. And then say, now you go help the white people, Vic. You go do something for the white people, Vic. I did something for the white people today. Now it's your turn. Wow. Then when I refuse to do it, he literally goes live and starts hollering and screaming for 3 hours straight because I literally said, no, I'm not doing this, ZX. I'm not doing what you want me to do. All right? Amazing. So, is ZX planning on shopping tomorrow for more homeless people with the $800 that he was flashing with his routing number? I mean, how about that, global? I mean, since I have to be involved in y'all fuckery, right? And I have to know your every single move because I have to be involved, right? My name has to be invoked in y'all bullshit that I didn't want to be a part of in the first place. So, so now that y'all want me to know everything you're fucking doing, right? I didn't ask for it, but this is what you want. My question is, How much of the $800 do you spend tomorrow on the homeless? All right. Are you going to give out $100? $10 at a time because you only gave the one guy $10, right? He was the cameraman, but you didn't want to give anybody else any money. All right. Mm. Again, people see me help children and adults. ZX, I don't have to prove that to you. Mm. Bitch, nigga. People have seen other people's children go in and out my house. You can never say you've ever done anything like that. Does anybody trust you like that? Would somebody leave their children with you and then just go somewhere? All right. What are you doing for the future, ZX? Oh, that's right. You're condemning the future because one of your family members had a newborn baby, didn't they? And you could use some of that money to help out your family member who just had a newborn baby, like, buying diapers, wipes, things like that, a bassinet, things that a child would need, right? Because even though all those adults are struggling out there in the street, they're adults. What about the youth? What about the youth, ZX? I guess you just gonna leave all them behind, huh? And then the only young person you know is your cousin. Mm-mm-mm. Do me a favor, ZX. Why don't you try working on your obsession with me and try to do something without saying my name? Can you try that? You see, ZX, you never accepted any of my challenges. So why would I ever accept any of yours? My challenge was so simple. All you had to do was go live inside your little Audi while you still owned it, turn the camera around, and show us how much gas you got in the car. I mean, you said me asking you that was petty, right? Asking you to show you how much gas you had in your car. But you don't think what you did today was petty? Oh, the hypocrisy. A man is afraid to walk down the block. Hmm. I've been afraid of shit, homie. But ZX, if I was you, yeah, I'd be scared too. I mean, ZX, again, bro, mm, you made a video saying that you had $1,000 cash in your pocket, right? 2 months later, you showing me Cash App dollars. My money is irrelevant. All right? I got it. You don't. All right? My money's irrelevant, ZX. I have come to terms that me showing my shit to y'all weak niggas is pointless. All right? So, no more show and tell from me. All right? Nigga, you had to go bribe some homeless people just to shout you out. Again, when I walk down these streets and I walk anywhere in the neighborhood, you know what happens? People walk up to me and say, "Hey, Vic. Hey, what's up, Vic? You live right now?" I don't have to bribe motherfucking homeless people, dog. Don't thank me. Don't thank me. Right? You were saying it right. Don't thank you because you didn't have any money to do any of that. Right? What man tells you he's gonna buy all this shit from the homeless and then goes shopping at the Salvation Army for the homeless? I mean, ZX, what's gonna happen? Are you saying that come the wintertime, all those homeless people are gonna be out there dead, right? Because without your help, they won't survive the winter, right? Is that what you're trying to tell us? I think that's what he's trying to tell us. Right. He got the super chat money locked for the next 30 days. All that shit going to his pocket. Right. Right. Well, yeah. All right. He said, "Yeah, man, I feel good. I feel good. I feel good doing that, man. I feel good. Yeah, fuck you, Vic. Fuck you, Vic. You couldn't have felt that good, ZX. How did you feel good coming home and making videos to me when I never even had your name in the title? All right. Like I said, I'm enjoying myself. I'm gonna continue to enjoy myself, ZX. You, all right? You can just continue to ride my nuts, nigga. Tomorrow's Monday. So make sure you get all your nut riding in, all right? Because you're gonna be riding my nuts tomorrow. All right? Will you be up taking all that energy, all right? And we see less money because the $800 should basically you should go to the bank, go to Bank of America, ZX, take out $800, well 850. Take out $850 or $840 because it might not let you take 850. Take out $840 from Bank of America. They're gonna charge you $7 to take out 800. So I know this. See, I know this because I fuck with ATMs. So, all right, take out the $800. They're gonna give that shit to you in hundreds. All right, and walk around and bless somebody with $100. Why don't you do that? Take that $800, go get eight $100 bills, and go bless somebody. All right? Big baller shot caller, the man that takes care of his community. Why are you holding on to the community's money? One thing I don't do, ZX, is I don't hold on to other people's money, right? And you keeping them homeless people from eating because you want to play around with their money and dictate what they need and this, that, the other. No, no, no. Put the money in their hand and let them go get what they need. They grown ass people. All right. Film yourself walking up to somebody that's less fortunate. Hand them $100, dog. Stop giving out 10. All right. Stop giving out 10. $100, bro. Hook them up. You know, like you hooked up them trucking people. You see? Pulling a stunt. Always pulling a stunt. But ZX, I'm gonna go get me some sleep, dog. You know what I'm saying? You could continue to make more and more videos about me, man. Shout out to everybody that came through on the website. Shout out to everybody that donated. Thank you, because I saw those donations before I came live on YouTube. All right. Oh yeah, look, see, love ZX. You don't know nothing about it. People don't come and see you. All right. See y'all in a minute.